Okay guys, so I've had my coffee, feeling a little better. Both Tess and I have been ill, as you know, and Kyle. All three of us had a bad virus that was saw us with extremely high temperatures and knocked me down. It was pretty bad. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But we're feeling a little better today, and I just wanted to get some content up because it's been many days since I put anything up online, and you guys are supporting us, and I feel that I need to be supporting you also in providing some content. So what I wanted to talk about today was what Filipinas really want. It's a misconception by a lot of Westerners that Filipinas are just gold diggers, and that's why they'll look for the older, discerning gentleman just to go after his money. It's the culture here that Asians think that white Western people are attractive, and especially if you have a big nose. Works for me, huh? Because so many Filipinos have a flat nose, and they get teased about it at school if they have a flat nose. A pointed nose, they call it, is very attractive, and white skin is very attractive. Age, and look, this is not all Filipinos, but the majority, age is not an issue. They just want security, financial security, and a secure future. Age is not something that bothers them at all. A lot of Filipino women here have had a relationship with a younger Filipino man, and all they're interested in is partying and having a good time. Pretty much the same the world over, right? As young guys, the Westerners, we were pretty much the same. So Filipinas look to guys that are more mature because they know that they're looking at settling down. And the same for the Western men. The women that we look at here, the Asian women that we find attractive, are often looked at by Filipino standards as the ugly duckling. They're not what men would consider attractive. Funnily enough, a lot of Filipino men prefer chubby, white Asian women, where the Western guys are looking for tanned skin and slender bodies, well, majority, slender bodies, and there's no competition. The women that we're looking at are not the women that the Filipino men want. They also find here that the culture is that when a woman becomes 30 years of age here, she's basically a spinster. They only just raised the statutory rape age in this country, which is disgusting, from 12 to 16. So prior to that, girls from 13 to 30 were breeding and having families. So by the time they reach 29, 30 years of age, most Filipino men aren't looking at them anyway. They're not interested. So hence the reason these women get online and search for a foreigner. They're looking for a white guy. They're looking for someone who can provide them a secure future, who is mature in his thinking, and that's you guys that are searching for a Filipina. So there really is no competition, and it's not about being a gold digger or looking for money. It's the women are really looking for a genuine guy to settle down with and spend the rest of their life. Christian Filipina, fantastic website. As I mentioned before, I was a member of Christian Filipina, but I did speak to at least a couple of hundred Filipinas before I met my lovely wife Tess. I'm not saying it's a fast and easy process, guys, but by all means I would suggest sign up. It's free to create a profile on Christian Filipina. You can peruse the website and decide when you're ready to sign up for a paid membership, meet some girls, get to know their culture, get to know their habits, their thoughts. Their thinking is different. They're raised very differently here. It's a completely different culture. But if that's what you're looking for, learn more about the culture, learn more about the women, because otherwise you'll find that you'll clash with things you'll say or she'll say in a chat, and you'll think this is not right, but it's just the way things are here. Women are raised completely different here, especially the girls in the province. As I've said before, they're much more conservative. They will take time to warm up to you, which is quite normal, but they're not just out for your money. They are really looking for a genuine partner for life. And on Christian Filipina, it's one of the places that you will find lots of genuine women. So my advice is, peruse the site, see what you think, then sign up for a paid membership for 12 months. I think it was 2 years was the process for me before I found Tess. So don't be in a rush, guys. It's not going to happen overnight that you're going to find someone. It's very rare that you'll meet the first woman online and it's a perfect match. I would suggest also have some questions ready. Make a list of things that you'd like to know. Important things like, is she looking to move overseas and live in your country with you? Is she wanting you to move to the Philippines and live with her? Have some questions. What are her future plans? Does she have any aspirations? If you want to start a business here, is she like-minded? So that you can decide fairly quickly if this girl that you're chatting to is a match. If not, you can move on to the next one. So don't waste time just saying, hello, how are you, how's your day, blah, 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 and just chit-chatting, when you can spend hours and days talking to this person, and finally you'll get down to the point that you find out that she doesn't want to leave the Philippines, but you want a woman to go to your country, and you've wasted all this time chatting to one person and it's going nowhere. So I would suggest have a list of questions that you can ask. Don't make it an interview, but just have a list of questions you can ask that can help you determine whether you're chatting to the right person or not, and whether there's a future for both of you that you can continue. She'll probably have some questions for you also anyway. Yeah, it makes life a lot easier, but girls here have their reasons for looking at white, older foreigners. It's as simple as that. And if you come here, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, because you'll feel like a rock star when you get here. I get stared at all the time, yeah? You just literally get stared at constantly, like as if they've never seen a foreigner. It was very daunting when I first arrived. I've adapted to it now, and I just get my pen out and see if anyone wants an autograph, but but they will make you feel like a rock star. You can be in your country average, but you come here and you're guapo, which is handsome. You're rich compared to people in the Philippines, and you're hung like Johnny Holmes compared to Asian men. So it is really like being a rock star, guys. Honestly, I get stared at by all the Filipinas every time we go out, because I'm white and a foreigner. The skin color makes a difference. If the girls are white skinned, they are definitely looked at as a higher grade woman than someone who has dark skin or black skin. There's discrimination against colour here, like every country in the world. It's not good, and discrimination has never been good, but it happens. That the same here in the Philippines. People will look to the white-skinned Filipinas always first and foremost. But yeah, Filipinas are genuinely looking for a partner. Don't be fooled and think they're just gold diggers. That's not what it's about. Most of them, yes, they want you to be financially secure, because they want to know their future is going to be secure, because they've come from a poor family and they've lived a poor life. But that's not their number one goal. their number one goal is to have a partner. As long as you treat them right, with respect, don't abuse them, and love them, that's what it's all about. That's the number one thing that Filipinas want, yeah?
Yes.
She's shy on camera. She doesn't like to talk too much. So anyway, I just wanted to put a short video up and just talk about what Filipinas want. It's love, it's not money. Don't get me wrong, we all want money. Money makes the world go round. We need money to survive. But as I said, that's not their number one priority, it's love. So again, I'll say, get on to Christian Filipina, guys, check out the website. I'm an affiliate partner there now, so if you sign up with Christian Filipina, you're indirectly supporting our channel, and I will put any monies I earn from that back into getting more equipment to try and make this vlog more professional for you guys and take you some more places to see more of the Philippines. Check out Christian Filipina. There's also a link on our YouTube page to Filipina visa, so if you do find a Filipina and you want to organise a visa to take her to your country, the process can be long and drawn out, and if you decide to do it yourself, I guarantee you'll get halfway through the process and you'll say, why am I doing this myself? This is just too much work. Leave it to the experts. Filipino visa can do all the hard work for you. It's well worth the money spent. So I'd suggest using a visa company rather than trying to apply for the visa yourself. There's also a much greater chance that your government will reject your visa application if you've done it yourself, because you don't know the correct things to say and do when you're applying for the visa. Filipino visa have been doing this for years. They are experts in the field of knowing what to say and what to do. So I highly recommend using Filipino visa to organise a visa once you find your Filipina. So again, guys, good luck with your hunt, and I really hope you find what you're looking for and have a happy future. Thank you again for everyone's support here. Our channel's growing really fast. Hopefully next week we're going to get out to Zapatos Island and show you guys one of the really small islands here with no facilities, and show you how the people there live. I will say, as I always say, from an Australian in the Philippines, peace out.
Australian in the Philippines, subscribe and like.
Yay!
Lang may like.